So quick video about sector rotation and relative strength. Now, first of all, they are very related term. Relative strength basically means that in a given time frame, that can be 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 months, or 5 years, right? In that time frame, which stock or which sector or which index is basically performed the most performed, right? So perform the most on an average. So that's basically a relative strength. So to give you a quick example, if I choose the banks and see HDFC or Maha Bank, Central Bank, whatever, all the banks line up and see in the last 20 years which of the bank has given me the most return, and that would clearly be the HDFC Bank. So HDFC Bank in a larger time frame has been a clear outperformer and will show higher relative strength. But in a shorter time frame, let's say last 6 months to 2 years, if you see, HDFC Bank would be a laggard. The returns it has generated would be very less as compared to other banks such as Karur Vaishya or some of these PSUs which did really well and have been doing really well, right? So that's basically what a relative strength is. Now, sector rotation is what sector rotation is basically there comes the element of cyclicality. No stock or no sector can go on giving you outperformance forever. At some point of time momentum will be lost, and at some point of time they will go into a downtrend. तो downtrend uptrend downtrend होते ये cyclical होते रहता है, right? तो similarly strength will also rotate from sector to sector, stock to stock, right? And sector rotation basically just tells you or is the phenomena of money flowing out of one sector, and because of which the sector falls or the stock falls, and money going into a new sector because of which the sector starts to outperform, right? So those two are related words. Now, the key concept of why I wanted to make this video is how to visualize that sector rotation, how to visualize that relative strength. Now, there are tens and thousands of ways one could do that, and if you want to know more about it, then I am very soon going to write an article about it on my new weekly newsletter, which is the Technical Take, and I've already published more than 40 articles for last 40 weeks. I have so many of them lined together, so one of them being 10 different ways to visualize sector rotation. This is absolutely free, and mostly aimed at beginners, who find it very difficult to grasp these concepts related to trading and investing. And this newsletter is for you guys. It's free. It's at sakatas.substack.com. Please go and check it out, and if you like it, please subscribe it. But for now, maybe in this week, I just want to pinpoint just one way in which you can visualize the sector rotation, and that way is basically this, right? So this is a plot wherein this is a time plot, and what it has been plotted is the individual sector, how much they have performed in the last 30 days. Okay, so the 30-day rolling returns of individual sectors. Okay, so now if you go there, so what I'm gonna do here is go to the results and just show you last 300 days ka result. Okay, so if you see this is a green color or cyan color ka, this one, you will see basically whenever a sector starts to outperform, right, which basically means that relative strength starts to increase, then obviously what increases is the absolute return of that sector. Okay, so in this case the absolute return for what time period, which is every 30 days, which is about a month. Okay, so you can see that everyone knew that last year banks and especially the PSUs did outperform well, and it was clearly visible from this plot when there's the whole pack, and whole pack this curve sort of came above the general average performance of the rest of metal, textile, whatever it is. And right now similar kind of phenomena is also happening um, in this particular sector, and that particular sector is basically telecom. Okay, and very near to that is sort of metals, and because you know that metals right now is about at around the all-time high, right? So all-time high is at 52-week highs. So stocks which are at their 52-week high is also another way to visualize the relative strength, right? So yeah, and this outperformance has started. So until last month or so, everything was very clubbed together, and only recently it has sort of jumped up and and started to show the outperformance. Now, if you ask me, hey, brother, fine, we knew that we know that in telecom the outperformance is there, but what are the stocks which are showing outperformance, right? So the answer to the question is very simple. What you just need to do is you go and in this sheet click the sector. So that sector would be, just a minute, that would be telecom, right? So telecom in IBD 1 month is also very high, so very near to QSR. So if you click telecom, then in this panel only the telecom stocks will be there. Okay, so names like Astra Micro, Railtel, Tatacom, Tejasnet, Bharti Airtel, Nelco, ITI, TTML, OnMobile, MTNL. So these are the names which is just starting to show outperformance. So if you see how much they have percentage change in terms of how much they have made in a month or so, then you can clearly see that telecom in last 1 month has as a whole gave 18% return, in 3 months 30% return, and individual stocks as well, that number can be seen here. So for example, uh, yeah, so that can be plotted here, right? So that was a quick video how one can see relative strength using very simple techniques which are freely available softwares. Okay, you don't even have to pay exorbitant amount of money to some app which gives you some edge and whatever. These are very simple things and these are available for free. If you want access to the dashboard, what you can do is go to my technical take and just refer the newsletter if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, and if you think that people like you will be helped with my work. And once you get to 10 referrals in the leaderboard, I will send you this one link to my dashboard, right? So thanks, and if you like this video, please share it and subscribe to my channel. I will be making more future videos such as these in the future, which will be quite helpful, I'm sure, to the budding investing and trading community in India. Cheers, guys. Thank you.